Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's another car review after dark. And we're here at night and we're trying out good old Burger King. We went into the, to be polite, let's say not the nicest area of town, but we needed to do this, and here we are. What are we trying, and what did we go on this grand quest for exactly, ladies and gentlemen? We're trying their incredibly sought after chicken burger. What is it exactly? As if nobody has ever heard of a chicken patty or a chicken sandwich. Apparently it's a burger, but instead of beef, there's chicken. Isn't that just the most original thing I've ever heard of right there? I mean, who would have thought to just get a burger, but put chicken instead of the beef? Not like something called a chicken sandwich exists or anything like that. Not that they even have something on the menu like such, but anyways, we'll pretend that nothing like that even exists, and we'll humor ourselves and them. Apparently, it's their sandwich, complete with chicken with fake grill marks on it. This is what this delightful looking thing looks like. I'm being sarcastic there because it looks horrible. I'm just being honest. What does it have exactly? Well, it's got its famous brioche bun. Got a nice plethora of mayo on it. Some ketchup. Some lettuce. Also has some tomatoes, some onions and pickle. And of course, again, complete with chicken patty with grill marks. Which they literally praise that it has grill marks. I don't know why, but not like they're fake or anything. Anyways, let's just eat and we'll tell you what this tastes like. This, I think, is really like a Whopper, but with chicken instead of beef, I guess. But anyways, let's eat and let's tell you how it tastes. Chicken burger going in. Let's take a few more bites and then we'll give you a synopsis. And one more bite. Sacred napkins. Alright, you. Get tucked back in this bag. Let's talk now about what this sandwich tastes like exactly. Alright, well, what it is, apparently it's a Whopper. I think it has all the condiments that a Whopper usually would have, but it's got chicken instead of beef. Why they couldn't just call it a chicken Whopper, I don't know, but they don't want to call it that for some reason. I guess to not, insult the chicken community, or I don't know. One could only guess. Nonetheless, here's what it tastes like when you bite it, okay? There's a lot of toppings on this. A real plethora of toppings on this. And, to really say, they were very generous with the mayo that they put on it. So number one, the grip of this sandwich was a bit difficult. Okay, there was just so much mayo, some ketchup. It was just sliding around, very difficult to control. Regardless, what does it actually taste like? Okay. The chicken itself, this is what we all care about, right? The toppings are the same, but what does the chicken taste like? The chicken itself was on the tender side, okay? And that's low quality chicken, that's just to be assumed, though. It was low quality chicken, and, it just, the chicken itself was it, soft and edible? Yes, but could you really describe it as, tender and juicy and even chicken flavored? No, not really. Most was just this soft little patty that one would assume is chicken that you bite in and has, a juiciness and a saltiness to it. Doesn't really have any chicken flavor to it, though. Not really. It's this very low quality chicken that you're biting into. It is soft, but doesn't really have that rich rich chicken flavor, you know, that we all love. No, not really. You could taste a little bit of a charcoal taste from the grill marks, which I'm very highly critical of. But you know, is it really the star of the dish? Not at all. As for the rest of the toppings, what do they all taste like? Well, they kind of mix together into this one flavor. The tomatoes were very small, though they were good. They were fresh, and they did add even more moisture to the dish, like we even need any. It was a very moist dish, I'll say that. You know, the bun itself was a bit stale. It was a bit hard. You know, I don't think it was supposed to be like that. Otherwise, though, you know, the lettuce was moist. The tomatoes were moist. They put literally half the frickin' jar of mayo on this thing, so that was moist, obviously. They put, you know, ketchup. That was moist. The chicken was moist too. So, you know, it's like you're drinking just a glass of water and having some chicken on the side, I figure. Nonetheless, however, you know, aside from the moisture, if you like that, I guess you'll like the sandwich. If you want something dry, you're gonna hate this. But regardless, you know, that can, in the end, with all these, you know, moist toppings and liquid, whatever they put on this, it can make it very, very difficult to eat, very slippery. So, especially if you're eating it in a car, like so, and say you're wearing finer clothing for work or for some sort of event, just be very careful, and you know, you don't want to make it apparent to your friends or your coworkers or whoever that you just had a famous chicken burger from Burger King, and you know, the chicken burger kind of had the last laugh. So, otherwise, the rest of the toppings, you know, they were fresh. They were fresh, but again, the real issue is just the taste is okay. The taste is fine. The chicken itself is just not perfect. Okay? The real issue is mostly just the grip when you're trying to eat this. It's very difficult to maintain, and that can spell disaster to many an individual. I'm sure it has already. So that's just one thing to be mindful of. Otherwise, everything's okay. You know, all the flavors do go together. All the toppings at least kind of boost up at least the lack of flavor that the chicken may have, aside from that saltiness. That's one good thing. Overall, it comes together, but again, don't expect a real high-quality chicken sandwich at all. Overall, this chicken burger was $3.99. That's what it cost. $3.99. You know, $4 sandwich. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, you know, you're getting a good amount of toppings, I guess, but it's not something I'll eat again, no. Yeah, not too much. Nothing special, really, about it. You know, just a low-quality piece of chicken smothered with a ton of toppings. So overall, I mean, price, it's still, you know, just standard Burger King price, you know, is what it is, really. Overall, what are you going to be rating this product out of 10? Well, again, all the toppings, you know, they kind of help drown out this, you know, poor quality chicken flavor, or lack thereof. They kind of are able to add their own flavor and, you know, get into an okay sandwich. Out of 10, I'm just going to be giving this a 7 out of 10. Just because, yeah, it's edible, totally edible, but, you know, just not the greatest thing in the world. Again, just the quality of everything is just a little, you know, subpar. And also just be mindful of the fact that, well, very difficult to get a grip of. Also, the bread itself is a little stale. So overall, well, it tastes okay. You know, just a few problems here and there, just deduct points for this, for that, and for everything else. That's all we have for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Running on Empty Food Review. I'm your host, Reporter Leak. Thank you for watching. Today we reviewed Burger King's chicken burger. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This is Running on Empty Food Review at night.